Doing alright, thanks for asking. Hope you are doing well this fine evening. Alright, it is 9 o'clock on a Thursday, which means it is time for more surgery? I guess? Sure, we'll go with that. Well, we've got one left. So back on the clear file, there were 39 operations clear. There are 40 in the game, and here's number 40. Oh no, the guy with the red eyes and the freaky tie was a bad guy? Who would have guessed? Who would guess that he was a bad guy? I would have never suspected. Clearly. There was an incident, as long as it's not involving zombies. Although that's the wrong franchise, so I guess not. Indeed. I'm pretty sure that's what the director was telling you a couple of episodes ago. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, we could get into the person that, in Antarctica that did surgery on themselves, but, I suppose that this is probably a little bit more, crazy. Dude, I just gave you an example of that happening. Great, that means I'm dead, right? Is he gonna get stuck into that meme now? Was I a good doctor? Can we stop talking and operate, please? Yeah, that sounds like a logical idea. I think it's a very likely option. Okie dokie, so here we go. This is the end. Hopefully I maybe get it right on the first go-around. Yep. Cut it, zap it, cut it, inject it. Bop it, twist it, pull it. Except I can't use one of them.
Every disease has a cure.
One of them I have to save to the very end. Okay. Oh wow, they're breaking out the intense music here.
Let's begin.
Okay.
We've located the
Do
gate.
just like before.
You give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, okay.
If I do,
Don't have to clear those, okay. Alright. Hopefully they don't hang out up there and wait for me.
Vitals are spiking.
it's all yours.
Oh good, at least they're not preserved. Yeesh. Talk about being unforgiving.
Vitals dropping.
Damn it. Okay. Alright, well, then that went well. Good start, good start. Alright,
Every disease has a cure.
so I need to make sure I cut on the apexes every time.
Let's begin. We've located the guild.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do. It's all yours.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Crap. Okay.
Final straw.
Oh my word. Whew. Good lord. Alright, clearly this one's gonna take longer than I expected. Whew, okay. Okay.
Let's begin. We've located the guild.
You give it a shot. Don't mind if I do.
Vitals are spiking.
It's all yours. Leave it to me.
Vitals dropping. Now's your chance.
It's headed your way.
Okay. Gonna breathe for a sec.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Of course.
Here goes. Can you see it?
Okay.
I have visual.
Finish it off.
Here goes. I won't let him die.
Hooray!
Final reaction is negative.
Wow, that went a lot smoother than the first two. Jeez. And a good way to end. With a bad. Oh, I was tense.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
It already was? Question mark? Don't care. Woo! Hooray, we get the heck out of here. Yeah, that's what lawsuits are for generally. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. A few thousand people die. What is it to medical progress? Right? Not as poignant as you'd think it is right now. Nah, probably not. He's my man, back off! Most world governments? So who didn't sign? I'm sure that won't go wrong. Apparently nobody likes them. Just ship them all over the place. Too late. Allow me to be dense for a second. And it's not from that idiot Dr. Styles, either. If you're sending them all over the place, where are you mailing it to? Whoop! That's it. So that's the end of Second Opinion. There are additional missions after this. I think I'm going to pass on the X missions for now. Because I don't think I'm up to that. I think that might be a little bit too much for me right now. Maybe we'll come back to them. But, yeah, definitely not now. So we let the credits play out. Or is it? Oh, really, it is the end. Yeah, save that data, please. Okay, and now we're back to the beginning. So, I'm going to switch things up. Because I gotta do that. And I will be right back. And we should be... Yes, indeed. Very painless transition. This episode of House... Oh, wait. What? I put in the wrong DVD, apparently. And here we are, Trauma Center New Blood. So, this is the second release of the Trauma Center series on the Wii. So, Second Opinion, like I said, is a remake kind of upgrade on Under the Knife, which was released for the DS. There is no, like, Third Opinion, or whatever they would call it, because there was an Under the Knife 2, which is a direct sequel to Under the Knife. But this is not. This is entirely new for the Wii. We're going to go on normal, because I had enough difficulty on normal. I had enough difficulty on the last one. Don't need to make this any harder than it needs to be. So yeah, let's do it. Now the nice thing is that this is voiced, so I don't have to, there's nothing to read, it's all read for you.
Alaska, the frigid northern extremity of America. Come April, the harsh winter begins to loosen its grip on the land. The seemingly endless nights grow shorter, day by day. And the frozen wilderness starts to thaw. In the heart of this majestic setting lies a small town not far from Fairbanks, whose weary inhabitants eagerly await the arrival of spring. Montgomery Memorial Hospital watches over the town like an old man. And in this remote hospital toil two doctors who are about to be swallowed by the jaws of fate.
Oh man, they have land sharks in Alaska? Good God. Alright, I'm gonna, at my own peril, skip the operation pointers and get in on it here.
They're here. Hurry, Val. The patient's a 40-year-old male. He has a gash on his chest and he's losing blood fast.
How is he injured?
He ignored the tour guide's warning and picked a fight with a grizzly.
Oh, that sounds like a smart idea.
Blood pressure 70. His heart rate's 130, and he's lost consciousness.
Got it. Can you hear me? We're going to take you into the hospital.
I'm pretty sure that he just said that he's lost consciousness, so he probably can't hear you.
My name is Valerie Blaylock. I'll be treating you. Don't worry. You've been badly injured, but it's not hopeless.
What kind of doctors they have up in Alaska out here?
Skilled doctors in a remote place like this.
I've confirmed the patient's blood type and blood count, Dr. Vaughn.
Do we have enough blood on hand? If not, then make arrangements. Have Eric make a quick trip to the blood center.
Just drop by the blood shop. You'll be out and back before you know it.
The X-rays.
It looks like he has 2 broken bones. We'll have to rebuild them. Nurse, have an ample supply of antibiotic gel ready.
It's hard to believe, but situations like this don't seem to faze me anymore. And here I thought I was gonna be able to kick back and enjoy the northern lights every night.
Oh, quit your whining.
Doctor, the patient's vitals are dropping.
Can we stop talking about this and get on with the operation?
All right, let's get down to business. I have dinner reservations.
Let's begin the conference. The patient has suffered a large laceration.
Big circle,
from
wound.
his right shoulder to his chest. He also has a compound fracture in his right arm. The bone fragments seem to be aggravating the surrounding tissue. There are 2 objectives in this operation. The first is to stop the bleeding and suture the wound. The second is to retrieve the bone fragments, reform them, and set them in place.
The blood won't be arriving for a while.
We don't have time to wait. We have to begin the procedure immediately.
I agree.
Can't we just stuff them with sawdust until then? Now, this is another feature of this one, is that you actually can play with either doctor pretty much whenever you want, because there's actually a cooperative mode in this
Time is of the essence.
in this game.
Started.
Something probably not being explored, but who knows? Anyway,
Okay, let's begin.
let us get into it. So, a lot like the opening mission from the first one.
The patient's vitals are low. Please use the syringe to stabilize. Please inject more. We need his vitals have been stabilized. Begin treating the external wound. First, you'll need to sew up the last. Begin suturing.
So far, so good.
The suturing is complete, but there are still some small wounds. Please treat them with antibiotic gel.
That takes care of the external wounds. Let's move on to treating his arm.
Apply the antibiotic gel to the incision. The area has been disinfected. Now, make an incision with the scalpel. Begin treating the fracture. First, retrieve all the
Puzzle pieces! This looks familiar. This is one of the Z missions from Second Opinion, basically.
Use the forceps to remove the fragment. Place the fragments on the tray. The first fragment has been removed. Don't forget to treat the wound. The third fragment has been removed. Please treat the wound as well. All of the bone fragments.
Looks like this bone is warped.
Let's see if we can reshape it with the forceps.
Now we need to reconnect the bone fragments.
Twist your wrist to maneuver the fragment into the correct position. You've successfully placed the first bone fragment.
That's not the one I wanted to
Please
grab.
continue.
Man, this is like a jigsaw puzzle.
Nope, other way.
All of the bone fragments have been properly placed. Now, please use
That does it. Let's close him up.
There we go. That's not a good turn on the wrist there to
suture it in the same
try to
manner
do
as
that.
the laceration. Okay, we need to bandage. Use the antibiotic gel to stop the bleeding before we bandage it.
The bleeding stopped.
Apply the bandage from one end of the suture. Good work, everyone.
Hooray! Well, this bodes well. First mission is a C.
Doctor, now, I don't know how you can remain so calm during an operation. I'll transfer the patient to room 3.
He'll need to remain here for about 5 days.
What is this room, anyway? Like, I'm trying to get my head around what's going on here. So there's a computer desk, looks like a couple of chairs, but there's the bed here too. I guess the doctors sleep
Should I
here
send
as
a
well.
bill for a guided tour of Montgomery Memorial to his travel agent?
Good idea, but don't serve him anything fancy. We don't want him getting too comfortable.
I see that the operation went well.
That's a creepy voice.
It did. So when are they going to give us the key to the city? We are making Alaska safe for tourists, after all.
I'll take it from here. That is, if you don't mind stepping aside for an old-timer like me.
No, not at all. Just let me know if anything comes up. I'll be at Lucky's, enjoying some grilled salmon.
Because that's the only thing we can eat around here.
Well, I don't let my stomach call the shots, so I'd be happy to stay a little longer, sir.
Or you're a fool.
That's quite all right, Dr. Blaylock. There's nothing more we can do for him for the time being.
What nice weather. Ah, Dr. Blaylock. How are you today? Good morning, sister. I'm doing well, thank you. Seems like it's finally starting to warm up.
That's generally how seasons work.
Oh, don't be fooled, dear. The cool temperatures can return quite suddenly, so be sure to carry a sweater with you at all times.
Oh, okay, I will.
Okay, whatever you say, crazy nun lady.
Looks like you've taught me something new about this town once again, sister.
And be careful not to get caught in any storms. They can be absolutely dreadful. Well, I must be going, but if there's anything new troubling you, please come see me at church.
Oh, thank you. But I've been okay lately. I've been meaning to attend Sunday service, though.
Good. I hope to see you before we move to the new church we're building.
You will, I promise.
Likely story, I hear it all the time.
Hey, Doc. Am I gonna be okay?
Nope.
Why wouldn't you be?
Well, if I had the cash, I would have gone to a real hospital.
Ouch.
But I don't, so I'm stuck here.
Well then.
Mr. Carlton, you may not be aware, but this hospital is affiliated with Concordia Medical Institute in Los Angeles. Only the finest and most skilled doctors are sent here.
Oh, really? Because everyone around town says that this is where all the rejects get dumped.
They found out.
That's ridiculous.
They know our secret.
They say that Dr. Montgomery, the guy who built this hospital, was really good. But that was, what, 20 years ago? I mean, it doesn't matter now, because he's dead.
Well, I'm still alive. So let's just try to get through this together, all right?
That segue means that doesn't mean anything. That's...
Now, the bad news is you have a tumor. But the good news is it's benign. So don't worry. I can perform this operation in my sleep.
In fact, I'll do it in my sleep right now, just to prove it.
Okay, the nurses will help you get ready, so please return to your room.
All right. Can I call my wife first? I want to talk to her about my will.
Why in the world would they want me to come back?
Dr. Vaughn, are you there?
Oh, Dr. Hoover. I have an operation to prepare for, so...
So I just want to get away from you as fast as possible.
Well, I wanted to speak with you about that matter I mentioned earlier.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Perfect timing. I was just looking over those documents you gave me.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, but I can't agree to this.
Oh, and why not?
Is he trying to channel like Casey Kasem or something like that?
I couldn't do that to this place. How would you function without us?
We wouldn't, and that's the point. We're closing up shop. Get out of here.
So even if it's a direct order, I can't comply. You understand, don't you?
Yes, but I believe I neglected to mention that Professor Wilkins contacted me personally. So perhaps you should consult with Valerie before you make up your mind.
Well, I don't know about her, but there's no way I'm going back.
Well then.
Excuse me, Doctor. Dr. Blaylock is paging you.
You have this surgery you were supposed to be at an hour ago?
Please excuse me, Dr. Hoover. I have an operation to perform.
I'd appreciate it if you could arrive on time, Marcus.
Sorry, could you review the briefing?
Of course, Dr. Vaughn.
Can you say everything that you just said again, please?
Mr. Carlton has multiple tumors in his stomach. They're benign, but rather large. So as a precaution, we're going to excise them using the Powell procedure.
Yeehaw, so something we learned from the last game.
Powell procedure, huh? Well, that may be difficult for a reject doctor like me.
Oh, Dr. Vaughn, you're not letting the patient's rude comment bother you, are you?
Of course not. Rawr.
I guess we'll just have to show him how talented we really are.
Yeah, you're right, Val.
Alright, I'm pretty much going to be using Vaughn this whole time. For reasons that will be apparent later. I'm not going to get into it right now, but
Let's get started.
I will be using him for most of the game.
Okay, let's begin the operation. Disinfect the area with antibiotic gel before you make your incision with the scalpel. Small tumors seem to have formed. Let's burn them before we extract the larger one. Use antibiotic gel to heal any wounds caused by the burning of the small. All the small tumors that can be visually confirmed have been treated. Now let's begin extracting the tumors. I'll observe the area with the ultrasound. The tumor has been located, but the shadow will disappear over time. Excise the center of it and follow the Powell. Place the drain. The cytoplasm has been drained. Use the forceps to place the excised tumor. Now we need to use the forceps to apply antibiotic. The membrane has been attached.
She doesn't finish any of her descriptions at all. Yeah, so you'll see some graphical differences here. Obviously, the ultrasound works differently. The tumors don't have that really wacky outline that they did in Second Opinion, which is kind of nice.
According to the test results, there should be more tumors.
The affected area is around here.
All right, let's continue with the Powell procedure.
The tumor has been located. Okay, now drain this, excise it with a scalpel. Please remove the excised tumor with small tumors have formed. Apply antibiotic gel on the synthetic membrane to fix it. Seems to be all the large tumors. Please treat the excised area and the small tumors. The procedure is complete.
Huzzah!
Let's close him up.
Yeah, it's the easy stuff right now.
All right, close him up. Treat the bleeding before you bandage the sutured incision. That completes the operation. Good work, everyone.
All the nice easy ones before everything goes to hell. I guess you're going to be seeing that rank a lot. Since I'm kind of just taking my time.
Feels so much better. My stomach doesn't hurt for a change.
Huzzah!
I'm glad I decided to go through it after all.
If anyone else had performed the operation, I doubt it would have gone so well.
Yeah, you guys were amazing.
How do you know? You were asleep the whole time.
I'll be sure to ask for you two next time I need to have an operation done.
Do you think there will be a next time here at Montgomery Memorial?
For me, there will.
I thought you'd say that.
All right, let's keep on rolling. And it's snowing. Yeehaw.
What a storm. We'll have to close early.
I think it may be too late for you to leave, so
Too
might
bad
as
we
well.
can't leave though.
If,
We finally
well, there you go.
managed to dodge the late shift, and we're stuck here anyway. Well, this bed has my name on it, so I'm gonna get some much-needed sleep.
Hey, isn't that investigator from Concordia supposed to stop by sometime today?
I don't think he's coming. It's
I'm
a little
sure you'll
snowy
be the first one
outside.
want questioned.
Yeesh.
Oh, don't worry, they won't be sending anyone out here in this weather.
Knock, knock. Oh.
I guess since no one else is around, all calls are being transferred to us. Dr. Blaylock speaking.
Is this the hospital? I need help. Someone's been badly injured.
Marcus, we have an emergency. Yes, this is Montgomery Memorial. Please remain calm. Now, can you tell me what happened?
A man was accidentally shot in the chest with a rifle.
Oh. I'm sure it was an accident.
He's bleeding profusely. I estimate that he's already lost about 500 milliliters. His CS is 233.
I don't know what that means.
All right, we'll prepare for your arrival. How long before you can get here?
Mister, how long will it take us to get there? 10 minutes. Can you get us there in 5?
I said 10.
We'll be there in 5 to 10 minutes.
I guess that's one way to hedge.
Got it. We'll be ready. All the nurses have gone home. We'll have to do this on our own. Can you prep the OR?
The IV, BGA, and CT are all ready to go. So is the blood count and cross-matching test. Looks like the storm's headed our way.
I'm so glad you're still open. Here's the patient.
We're ready for him.
I've managed to temporarily stop the bleeding, but his vitals have dropped significantly. He's been shot in the chest.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Bullet still lodged inside him. His condition is critical. There isn't a moment to lose.
This is why we're out here still talking about it.
So you'll have to help me get him on the stretcher.
No problem. I'm actually a nurse.
Convenient.
If you're short-handed, I can help you with a procedure.
Now it all makes sense. I was wondering how you knew to report all that information. We can definitely use your
I've reported a lot of people shot in the chest before.
Marcus, the patient's here. And this girl is a nurse. She's going to help us.
Wouldn't there be, like, insurance concerns about that?
Finally, some good news. So does she have a name?
Just nurse.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think to ask you.
I'm Elena Salazar from the Concordia Medical Institute in Los Angeles.
I'm surprised Concordia sent someone as young as you.
It's nice to see you again, Dr. Vaughn.
Well then.
We've met before?
This is awkward.
Let's save the introductions for later. We've got an operation to perform.
I know this is an emergency, but please allow me to advise you on the situation.
Yeah, dude shot in chest. We gotta take care of him. Got it.
The patient is a Caucasian male in his 50s. He's suffering from a gunshot wound from a rifle. The bullet didn't exit his body. It's still inside him. Due to the excessive amount of bleeding, there's a possibility the bullet nicked his heart.
There's no time to waste.
That's why we're sitting
He's
here
lucky you got
talking
here so
about
quickly.
it.
The objectives in this operation are to extract the bullet and treat the hemorrhaging areas. Okay, let's give it our all.
All right, let's begin.
Okay, let's give it our all.
You just said that.
We need to treat the round seems to have entered the. Let's treat the gunshot wound before we open him up. I'll repair the synthetic membrane. Please affix it to the wound. Now, the synthetic membrane fell off.
Crap.
Start the treatment over with the gunshot wound has been successfully treated. Now, all the external wounds have been treated. Let's open him up.
Yep, we are the best of the best here.
He's in bad shape.
He's got shot in the chest. I would think that he's probably not in great shape.
Please keep an eye on his vitals while you treat his wounds. Doctor, you located the gunshot wound. We're dealing with his heart, so please be extremely careful when you extract the round.
Well,
Let's drain the blood into a mistake could be fatal. Please extract the round carefully. What? This round is split in two. The other half must still be lodged inside. We have no choice. We have to open the gun. We can't get a pulse with the round still lodged inside him. Please extract it quickly. Open up the gunshot wound with the scalpel and keep an eye on his. A blood pool has formed. You've located the remaining piece. Please extract it with care. The round has been extracted. Please treat the remaining wounds. That completes the treatment of the wounds. Now please resuscitate the patient using the defibrillator. Now move the weep. This gauge displays. Press the Z and you're not getting a pulse. Your timing needs to be better.
nope. Nope. There we go.
What a relief.
Well, that was bad.
Okay, let's close him up. Doctor, please close him up. Okay, let's finish by bandaging the sutured incision. That completes the operation.
Huzzah.
I was worried during that one part of the operation.
Eh.
We made it. Great work, Doctor.
Generic feedback. Yay. I was worried during that one part. You know, that part where the thing happened and we had to do the stuff. You know, that part? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you're going to be seeing that a lot.
That was a difficult
Going to be
operation.
seeing that a lot.
You
Ha.
did well with your
But
help. You're a very skilled nurse.
Really?
no, I'm just kidding. You were
Yes,
terrible.
Really. I'd love for you to assist us again sometime, if possible.
Well, she seems to be from LA, so probably not.
But first, we should clarify some things.
Who are you?
What instructions did Professor Wilkins give you prior to coming here, Elena?
You're right. I shouldn't hide my true intentions.
I shot that guy in the chest to find you.
But I didn't come here to spy on you. And I didn't come here to help you.
What did you come here for?
I came here to ask you to operate on me, Dr. Vaughn.
Oh.
What?
It's the pump unit you implanted in my pancreas 7 years ago. It isn't going to last much longer. Please, Dr. Vaughn, you have to help me.
Now I remember. So you're that little girl. Elena has intractable pancreatic necrosis, an extremely rare genetic immune system disorder.
That sounds lovely.
The disease surfaces due to stress caused by aging, viruses, or chemical substances. If left untreated, it could cause septicemia, cellular necrosis, and a severe case of pancreatitis. Thankfully, an effective immune suppressant was developed in 2015. So now the disorder can be treated by implanting a high-efficiency pump system in the patient.
But why do you need another operation? Is the system malfunctioning?
Yeah, it's designed to last for 20 years.
The antibody has denatured. The medication isn't working. To compensate, the pump's immunity suppressant control chips need to be replaced.
And you expected that someone at a remote hospital like this could do it?
Because they're magic.
I asked Dr. Vaughn to perform the operation, since he already saved me once before. I'm sorry I didn't contact you beforehand.
It's better just to put pressure on you like this now instead of letting you decide whether or not you wanted to do it.
No need to apologize. You're quite welcome here.
Placing the pump unit is no easy task, and tampering with the implanted unit might cause stress and trigger an acute reaction. An inexperienced doctor wouldn't even attempt such an operation.
Doctor, we've received a shipment from Concordia. According to the label, it requires refrigeration.
You're in Alaska. Everywhere is a refrigerator.
I had them send all the materials necessary to perform the operation.
Yes, this is why I didn't tell you beforehand, because now everything's here. Well, you might as well do it. So they don't die. Thanks.
Marcy, please refrigerate them at once. The patient appears to be in good condition, but that doesn't mean we have time to spare. Once the preliminary test results are in, we'll need to operate immediately.
So, it's a difficult operation, huh?
Yeah, it'll require some preparation.
Oh, are you heading back home, Dr. Blaylock?
Yeah, I'm clearly not needed here, so I'm out.
Oh, hi, Elena. Yes, I am. You're staying here tonight, I assume.
Yes. I was hoping to catch a glimpse of the northern lights.
I see. Well, try to stay warm. By the way, I wanted to ask you about how you became a nurse. It must have been tough. Not only were you young, but you also had your illness to contend with.
Well, I was working towards something I really wanted, so I was able to overcome those obstacles. And in the process, I was able to learn more about my condition.
But you even received your international nursing license, right? That's amazing.
I was grateful to be alive. People are capable of so much when they don't take life for granted.
You're really mature for your age. I think you have a great career ahead of you.
Thanks. I can't wait to get back to treating patients, as opposed to being one. Look! The northern lights! It's so beautiful.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Look, I just want to get out of here.
Elena, let's both do our best during tomorrow's operation.
Some great voice inflection on that.
Breathe. Focus. As the stars have taught me, I am one with life. I am one with now. Remain centered. Breathe. Focus.
Answer the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
Greetings. I'm sorry to disturb you so late, Marcus.
Professor Wilkins.
I was wondering if that nurse had guilted you into doing this operation yet.
I suspected this would be a good time to reach you.
It would have been nice if I could have finished meditating.
I see you're still dabbling in witchcraft. Well, that's good, because it is precisely that sorcery of yours we must rely on now.
Look, I'll perform the surgery on Elena. Just don't expect me to return to Concordia.
It seems there's been a misunderstanding.
Oh, well.
She's not the reason I contacted you, Marcus. There's another patient I'm concerned about.
What are you trying to
It's
say?
me.
Stigma has awakened, and I require your assistance.
What? Didn't I tell you that it was too dangerous to tamper with?
Yeah, but, yeah, who listens?
So you don't think you share in any of the responsibility, Well, don't be ridiculous. It's too late to wash your hands of this. However, there's no reason to let your feelings of guilt torment you. In fact, I have some good news for you. The patient I'm referring to is me.
Man, I am just calling him. Like, I remember next to nothing about this one.
Well, then, we shall continue this conversation another time.
Maybe when you're dead.
Professor Wilkins has stigma. I can't believe it.
You look distracted today. Are you alright?
Hey, throwback music.
Yeah, I'm fine.
you say so. Just as long as you'll be able to use your healing touch.
Of course.
Well, if all goes as planned, I won't need to. Don't worry, Elena. Everything will be fine.
I'm totally not distracted by this mysterious illness that this professor has and that I apparently have a hand in.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Not distracted at all.
Now, about these microchips we're replacing.
Well, they went to the trouble of including instructions from the designer himself. So I'll indicate when you should bring them out. Fortunately, his directions are perfectly clear. I'll have to thank Professor Kerensky.
The operation is sure to be a success with such a well-prepared team. All right, Elena. I'm gonna begin administering the anesthesia.
Okay, I'll try to get some sleep.
All right, let's go over this one more time. The objective of this operation is to readjust the pump unit installed in the pancreas. Depending on the condition of the pump, we'll most likely have to change the control chips.
Well, I've already been told that I need to do that, so...
High risk that there may be hemorrhaging as a result of the chip exchange. Follow my lead, and keep in mind that we may need to make some changes along the way.
All right. Let's make this an operation to remember.
Phrasing?
The control chips are ready, Doctor.
Okay, keep them on hand so they'll be ready when I call for them. Okay, let's begin.
Alright.
We will now begin Ms. Salazar's operation. The implant is in the pancreas. Please perform a laparotomy. This must be the implant.
You think?
Let's use antibiotic gel to stop the hemorrhaging.
The wounds have been treated, but it's only a matter of time before it ruptures again. We're going to have to replace the implant's control chips. First, we'll have to disable the current chips, and we can exchange them with the new ones.
Use the laser to disable. The control chip has been disabled. Use a scalpel to cut it out. Be careful when you hemorrhage. The control chip has been disconnected. Now insert the new control chip into where the exchange is complete. We'll repeat this procedure with the rest of the control chips.
Oh, give me that. There we go.
The third chip has been exchanged. Just one more to go. This is the last one. Huh? There's massive hemorrhaging. Use the drain to clear away the blood before... Unbelievable! Something's not right. Why won't the hemorrhaging stop?
Feeling something would go wrong.
Of course.
I guess I have no choice. Remain centered. Breathe. Focus. As the stars have taught me. Yeah. Okay, I've got some time until it hemorrhages again. I need to continue the operation while I can.
What do you...
The implant's adjustments are complete. Let's treat the remaining wounds here. We're done here.
Well, that was obnoxious.
Touch. Amazing.
Sorry, but I'll have to leave the rest to you. I think I overdid it.
Marcus? Hey, Nurse Bloom, get Marcus out of here.
You can't just pass out on me like this. As long as I'm passing the operations at this point, I'm not really too concerned.
Ah, you're awake. You seem completely drained, Marcus. Is it because you haven't used your gift recently?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. How's our patient?
I completed the rest of the operation. Her condition's stable now. I'll keep an eye on her, so feel free to get some rest.
That sounds good. I'd probably end up freezing to death.
I don't understand it. Why would they send someone with your ability to a place like this?
Because I want to be in the cold.
All right, enough with the sarcasm.
No, I'm serious. In fact, I'm a bit envious. Personality aside, I'd love to be you, Marcus. To have your ability?
Don't sell yourself short, Val.
What do you mean?
You didn't come here for the tropical weather. You came to refine your techniques, to learn the healing touch. But if you've already given up on that, then there's no reason to stay here.
Apparently this is where you go to learn the healing touch in the middle of nowhere, Alaska.
Who are you to be judging me?
Somebody with the healing touch. In your face.
You sulk around here all day like a mistreated dog licking your wounds.
Sorry, Val, that didn't come out right. I'm not very good at giving pep talks.
Let me run that back.
All I can think to say is try harder, which isn't very helpful, huh?
Nope.
I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that.
I guess when it comes to interpersonal communication, I'm no Dr. Montgomery, huh? Well, maybe if you pray hard enough, he'll visit you in your dreams and teach you the right way.
Okay, I have a feeling that one is probably about using the healing touch, which I don't need pointers on. I already know how it works. It's the same as the last game.
And while I have been educated in the school of modern medicine, the epitome of scientific knowledge, I cannot deny the energy I feel emanating from the spirits of those who are ill, and from that which dwells deep within me. I soften my eyes, I relax my ears, I quiet my mind and allow the energy to permeate my very being.
I'm gonna pause there for a second. Soften? Didn't know you actually pronounced the T in there. I've never run into anybody who's actually pronounced the T like a hard T.
The spirits raise my skills to a higher plane.
And I awaken to my true self. Oh. It's no use. I can't understand any of this. It says the five-pointed star is a symbol of life. But when I look at it, it simply reminds me of a piece of okra in a bowl of gumbo.
Okay.
I guess the healing touch just isn't for an ordinary person like me.
This door's no good. It's been totally warped by the snow. I guess it can't be helped. This hospital isn't exactly new.
It's a log cabin.
Well, this door isn't used very often, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I really feel like he's trying to channel like Casey Kasem here.
I suppose we should still call and have it repaired. Is something wrong?
My stomach.
Director? Director!
Let's see. Your amylase count is good. Your pancreas is functioning normally. Your white blood cell count is fine. And I don't see any problems with your immune system.
So why are you just collapsing around here?
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, wrong person.
Just let me know if you think you're recovering too quickly. I can change some of these numbers and extend your vacation.
No, that's okay, Doctor. I'd like to return to work as soon as possible. Although, once I've fully recovered, I do have another favor to ask.
Marcus! Director Hoover just collapsed!
What?
Yeah, the vacuum, it just fell over.
He has multiple tumors in his small intestine, and they've already reached a fairly advanced stage. I've stabilized him with an IV and a blood transfusion, but he needs to be operated on right away.
Why did he let his condition get so bad?
If only he had taken better care of himself. He kept all his troubles and worries bottled up inside, not wanting to burden anyone with his problems.
Standing around wondering why won't do him any good. We need to focus on the procedure.
At least somebody has some sense.
The CAT scan we took earlier has confirmed the presence of multiple tumors. The objective of this operation is to extract these tumors.
It's progressed this far. I'm worried that there may be further complications.
I'm concerned about his physical condition. He's not young, and this operation will be stressful.
You're the only ones who can help him.
Don't worry. You can count on us.
That's right. He's in good hands.
You say that now.
I won't let him die. Let's begin.
Let's begin the operation. The tumors are located in the small intestine. Good luck. The area is a little inflamed. I'll get the anti-inflammatory. Use the syringe to inject the anti-inflammatory directly into the inflamed area.
Inflammation treatment complete. Let's continue with the remainder of the operation.
We found a tumor. Let's use the Powell procedure here.
Because there's no other procedure.
Removed. Please treat the area where you made the excision.
It looks like that's everything, but his vitals aren't stabilizing.
I wonder if the preliminary scan missed anything.
I'm preparing the magnification tool. Use it to search the area thoroughly.
There's one over here.
How did you guys miss all that?
It's progressed much further than we expected. We need to extract them all.
The tumor's been extracted. Now, when we're done here, we should check out some other areas.
Signs of tumors are decreasing. It spread much more than we anticipated.
Clearly, I mean, you keep saying that.
There are no further signs of tumors. Please remember to treat the remaining areas. His vitals are stable. I think we're okay now. I was pretty worried at one point, though.
Just at one point.
Fix him up.
Whoa. It feels like there's a little bit of delay on this. It's a little weird.
The operation is I'm sure the director will recover quickly. Great work, everyone.
You have to get used to kind of like moving the Wii remote around on this one because it seems like there's a little bit of a delay. Like, it's not as snappy as Second Opinion was. Yep, another C. What a surprise. C's saved lives, apparently.
Tumors from your small intestine, sir. You should be up and around in about a week or so,
But it is unclear whether or not the procedure was successful, yes? My mother also suffered from tumors. It appears the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Guess not.
Sir, I strongly recommend that you take some time off to recuperate. Perhaps you could undergo treatment somewhere in a warmer climate.
Yeah, you just had surgery, so let's stuff you on a plane and fly you somewhere. That sounds like a good idea.
I appreciate your concern, Dr.
He looks not happy about that thought.
As you know, I have been planning to close this hospital for some time now. Dr. Vaughn, Dr. Blaylock, you two should return to Concordia.
Because I'm forcing you to, because you're out of a job.
Say, have you heard? They're building a new university hospital in Fairbanks. Knowing that a top-rate facility will be located nearby makes my decision much easier to live with. This hospital and I have grown old together. I believe it's time for both of us to retire.
Now we get a Valerie only mission.
Congratulations, you're recovering extremely well. I don't see any problems with your pancreas. You're free to return to LA whenever you're ready.
Have you thought any more about the favor I asked? I'd really like to go with you and assist you in the OR.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Apparently not.
Sorry, but the answer's still no. Trust me, I have my reasons. You don't owe me anything. You need to think about your future.
That's why I'm asking.
You are my future.
I want to train alongside the world's best surgeon.
I don't think you want to put your fate in the hands of a doctor who's about to lose his job. Go back to Concordia. You owe them an explanation.
Explanation of what?
This may be the last time I walk these streets. I can't believe the hospital is actually closing. It's all so sudden. Well, I may not have made any major medical breakthroughs, but coming here wasn't a total waste. I suppose I'd better start thinking about what hospital I'd like to work at next. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna go get some coffee at Jake's. It's the hospital. Hello?
Everything's burning down. Come back.
Dr. Blaylock, are you nearby?
Yes, why?
There's been an accident at the construction site. We need your help.
I'm on my way.
They said construction site. What are you going back to the hospital for? Oh, I guess they're flying them to the hospital. I guess that makes sense.
She's in no condition to be moved. We'll have to treat her at the scene. She's lodged beneath the frame of the church.
Oh.
Our equipment's already been loaded onto the helicopter.
Gee, I wonder, is this the nun we saw earlier?
Elena.
Dr. Vaughn, please let me come. I know I can help. You won't regret it.
I can't let you do that. You're still...
I'm fine. You see to that, Doctor.
Well.
We can't waste any more time. We're taking off.
Come on, Elena. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Suit yourself, but it's your life that's on the line.
I'll take my chances.
Sister Catherine!
Oh, Dr. Blaylock, my chest. I can't.
Don't worry, sister. We'll get you out of there.
Stop talking and let us work.
It's no use. The frame's too heavy. We won't be able to move it.
Oh, the pain is unbearable. Oh, Lord, please help me.
Don't give up, Sister Catherine. That's what you told me when I was down, so please hang in there.
It's risky, but we'll have to leave her where she is for now. Elena, get the instruments and anesthesia ready.
Okay.
She's suffering from a chest contusion and cyanosis. We need to open her up immediately.
All right, Valerie, you take the lead.
Her chest must have been compressed when she was caught in the collapse. Her heartbeat sounds distant. She may be suffering from cardiac tamponade.
If that's the case, then blood will collect in her pericardium and cause diastolic heart failure.
Alright, at least you explained it to me. Thank you.
We don't have time to transport her back to the hospital.
Yes, we already know.
Valerie's diagnosis is correct. We need to drain the blood.
I have to save her, no matter what.
All right, Val, you lead, and I'll assist.
I won't let you die, Sister Catherine. Okay, let's begin the operation.
I can't believe we have to perform a thoracic surgery in a place like this. Let's hurry and operate so we can get her out of here. Please treat the external injuries before we move. All external injuries have been treated. Quickly, open her up. It's like we thought. Doctor, I suspect there's hemorrhaging within the pericardium. Use the ultrasound to locate pockets of blood while treating the other wounds. There's hemorrhaging inside the pericardium. Make an incision. Now drain the blood. If there, please suture the incision closed before it begins hemorrhaging again. The pericardium tore again. Please treat it quick. Doctor, the pericardium. Drain the blood and suture the more blood. Please drain it once more. Treatment of the hemorrhaging within the pericardium is complete, but her vitals aren't stabilizing. There must be another hemorrhage somewhere. Doctor, keep using the ultrasound to look for pockets of hemorrhaging. If we let it go on for too long, the pericardium, immediately make an incision with a scalpel when you find out where a hemorrhage is.
Oh, never mind.
No, we can't continue. Call for backup immediately.
Well, that went well.
The doctor's failure haunted them both, bringing them much grief and sorrow. Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Blaylock, two doctors of exceptional talent, both left the field of medicine, never to fulfill their destinies.
Yes. Let's try that again. That gets a lot busier than I expected it to.
I can't believe we have to perform it. Let's hurry and operate so we can please treat the external injuries before we move to her interior.
Well, I'm cranking this up before we move to the interior.
All external injuries have been treated. Quickly, open her up. It's like use the ultrasound to locate pockets of blood while treating the other wounds. If there are multiple hemorrhages, the pericardium tore again. Please suture the incision closed before it begins hemorrhaging again. A blood pool has more blood. Doctor, the pericardium. Drain the blood and suture the tear quickly.
Alright, we need to jack this up. Because I don't feel like failing this mission again. I need a really crappy grade, but I don't care.
Treatment of the hemorrhaging within the pericardium is complete, but her vitals aren't stabilizing. Doctor, keep using the ultrasound to, if we let it go on for, immediately make an incision with a scalpel when you find out where a hemorrhage is. The pericardium has been sutured. Please make sure that there aren't any more hemorrhages.
Should we risk carrying her out now? Her vitals are still unstable, but
You're right. Considering her condition, it may be best to transport her now.
this isn't good. Was there another collapse?
No! Sister! If I can't save her life, I have no business calling myself a doctor. Spirit of life, guide my hands.
And I cannot do vertical. Unless that blood pool over there is preventing me from doing it. Which is the case.
She'll be okay now.
Don't tell me. What was that?
Please close her up, Doctor.
Just sew her to the surgical cover.
We can transport her to the hospital for the time being. We can perform any remaining treatments there. Well done, Doctor.
Yeehaw. Yep, terrible. Yep. Whatever.
We were finally able to free Sister Catherine, so I'm going to transport her to the hospital now.
All right, let's head back then. She's made it through the worst of it, but we still need to watch for signs of crush syndrome.
I'll monitor her condition.
You did it, Valerie.
Yay.
I knew you had it in you, but I never imagined your gift would awaken so suddenly.
I'm actually surprised myself. It wasn't the technique that was important for the healing touch. It was the opening of my heart. I finally understand what Dr. Montgomery was trying to say in his book. It was a difficult operation, but I feel like I can make my decision now.
I'm leaving all you bumps.
Working as a doctor.
Yeah. I guess I've got some thinking to do myself.
Have you finished packing?
The heck out of my
Just
office.
I apologize for being so selfish.
No worries. This is the hand fate's dealt us. As long as I remember that Concordia is just a stepping stone, it won't be that bad.
But what about all the staff members here? What are they going to do?
They'll figure out
Oh,
something.
don't worry about us. We were able to negotiate a deal with Fairbanks Hospital. Everything is going to be transferred there. All of our patients, staff, and equipment. However, we may have a shortage of world-class doctors.
My daughter and family have offered to look after me, so I'll be going to Seattle. The warmer climate should aid me in my recovery.
I don't know how much more warmer Seattle is compared to Fairbanks, although I guess maybe it is.
If
Who
you
knows?
happen to relapse, please contact me immediately. I'll drop whatever I'm doing and come operate on you.
Thank you, Dr. Vaughn. But I'll do my best to make sure you won't have to.
I gave Concordia a number of conditions under which Valerie and I would return, Elena. The most important being that you would be our assistant in the operating room.
Dr. Vaughn!
We expect nothing less than your very best. When I first arrived here at Montgomery Memorial, I absolutely hated it. But it's true. The greater the challenge, the more you appreciate the experience. Dr. Hoover was a strict but amazing teacher.
Val,
Yes?
the operation that the professor is asking us to perform will be extremely difficult. If we're going to be successful, we'll have to work together.
What are you saying, Marcus?
I'm tired of working with
Of
you.
course we will. We're a team. A team that has endured the harshest of winters.
Alright, so let's explain the difference between well, actually I'll just save it until I get to pick. So, the difference here is how their healing touch works. Vaughn's is basically how Derek from the originals works, is basically everything slows down. Valerie's a little bit different in the sense that hers locks the current vitals at whatever number they're at, and lasts for I don't know how long, but it doesn't slow down time. And then once it expires, I believe it raises it 30 from where it currently is. So that can be useful in some situations, but I prefer just the time slowdown. I feel like that's helpful to me more, so that's why I'm going to be using Vaughn here a little bit more than Blaylock. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well. No. We're gonna skip the challenge mission for now. I'm clearly not up for that just yet.
How embarrassing. I can't believe I forgot it on my first day back. Oh, good morning, Marcus.
Morning. What are you doing out here? Aren't you going in?
I got stopped because I forgot my ID.
Bravo.
I told them to call Billy at the reception desk, but he doesn't work here anymore.
Well, it's been 3 years, so I can't say I'm surprised.
If
All right, I'll go straighten things out.
Thanks.
My, you're here early, Dr. Vaughn.
Hi, smarmy voice,
So,
McGee.
It's been a long time.
Hello, Dr. Blaylock. How was Montgomery Memorial?
Well, it was certainly challenging.
I have to admit, I was quite envious when I heard that you were going. I mean, who wouldn't want a chance to get in touch with nature?
I heard that you became chief surgeon. Congratulations.
Ah, thank you. Of course, that was 6 months ago.
Sorry, I've been a little out of the loop.
Think nothing of it. I understand completely. After all, you were quite far from civilization. Oh, by the way, Professor Wilkins is expecting you to. He's waiting in his office on the 5th floor.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go see him.
We know. Go cut this dude
I
up.
wonder why they asked you to return, seeing as how you've made little progress on your research.
Oh, what
This
research?
hospital must be busier than I thought. I hope you two live up to your reputations. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Please.
I see he's still as charming as ever.
At least you know what to expect from him. Dr. Wilkins?
Ah, welcome back.
It figures a dude like that would be wearing a monocle.
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
Yeah, it took me a while to decide. Have you been bedridden?
This disease can be debilitating, but the symptoms haven't progressed that far just yet. I'm in better spirits than I look. In fact, I even make the rounds occasionally. Of course, that's only for the time being.
What's this disease you're referring to?
It's the magic disease.
Relax, my dear. The symptoms have temporarily subsided.
That's not the answer to the question.
Once I've made the necessary arrangements, I'll explain my situation in greater detail.
There we
After
go.
all, this is a confidential matter, even within these walls.
It's a secret?
To everybody.
Yes, you could say that I am both a patient as well as a research subject. For now, I'd like you to resume your normal duties. I'm sure Rousseau will find something for you to do.
Nice. Oh, I've been waiting for you a long time to come back here. We're not going to work on it now.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Well, we'll get to work then. Call if you need anything.
Marcus, you went against my orders and ran off to Alaska. But in the end, you were forced to return here. I won't reproach you, as long as you accept your fate.
Is that what you want me to do?
Indeed.
You don't own me, Dad.
Hi, Dr. Blaylock.
Oh, hello, Elena. Are you starting today?
Yes, I am. I actually just returned from a brief vacation.
I
In
need to hurry
Alaska?
up and get back into the swing of things here. And it's hard because there are so many new faces.
Valerie, are you in? We've got an operation to perform.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Russo took the liberty of volunteering us. Nice guy, huh? I have a feeling this is just a taste of what's to come.
All right, I'll go prep. Elena, can you assist?
Definitely. I'll start setting up immediately.
More tumors.
Allow me to begin the briefing for today's operation. Well,
Oh, am I making you nervous? Just pretend I'm not here.
Please continue, Elena.
the patient is suffering from a putrefactive lung abscess due to Staphylococcus aureus.
Ooh,
Both the x-rays as well as the CAT scan support this diagnosis.
that's nasty.
You have two objectives for this operation. Look for a shadow using the ultrasound, make an incision, and drain the pus. And of course, excise the tumor that's causing the problem.
Yep, we know what we're doing.
Is there anything you'd like to add, Dr. Rousseau?
Oh no, I'll merely be observing.
We'll try not to disappoint you. Ready to begin.
Let's begin the operation. We'll show Dr. Rousseau why we're here.
Oh, will we now? That we can do basic procedures?
It's festering. We need to drain the pus.
Otherwise, it could lead to inflammation.
Looks like there's a tumor. I recommend the palp. It may begin to fester once the we need to drain the pus. Doctor, it's becoming inflamed. I think you should inject some anti-inflammatory.
Oh, freaking really? It's like I can see it. It's right there.
So far, so good. But according to the diagnostics, the affected area may be larger than it appears.
Yeah, I can see it. It's right by your silhouette here.
We need to use the magnification tool to take a closer look.
Looks like the diagnostics were correct. We've got more work to do.
Well done, Doctor.
The vitals!
Oh, come on.
Don't forget to treat the affected area. That seems to be the last one. His vitals have stabilized. The affected areas have all been treated.
Hooray.
Now let's close him up. Looks like the procedure was a success. Good work, Doctor.
Huzzah. No special things.
Well, Dr. Bond, I see that you haven't allowed yourself to get rusty.
What's up with the pauses at the end of, like, your sentences here?
Surprised?
Well, you could have suffered from frostbite. Ah, yes. I must explain our new post-op procedures. Things have changed since you left. The chart needs to be submitted to the clerks on the second floor. And surgeons are required to attend a case review session every Tuesday morning. However, we won't be needing you there just yet. I'll call for you when it's deemed necessary. Well then, excuse me.
Thank you.
Is it like some Mentos or something? The pacemaker?
We'll be implanting a pacemaker?
Yes. You'll be performing an exchange operation to upgrade the one currently inside the patient. You'll also be performing the pre-op examination on her.
Why us and not a cardiologist?
Because I believe you two are better suited to perform the procedure.
Because I want you guys to go do other things.
A team of specialists will be available to assist you, but I doubt that will be necessary.
It seems they're expecting a lot from us, but you wouldn't know it by the way the staff's treated us.
This can be considered as a preparation phase for the actual operation. An appropriate pacemaker has already been selected. You'll be implanting the same type I'm currently using.
The same pacemaker you're using?
Yeah, I think we just kind of got to that.
It's not gonna hurt?
You'll be fast asleep the entire time. It'll be over before you know it.
But what if I wake up? Will it hurt?
I
Tremendously.
promise that won't happen. The medicine will keep you asleep, no matter what.
If it's gonna keep me asleep, then how will I wake up? Will I sleep forever?
You asked too many questions, kid.
Well, you'll wake up because you'll get hungry.
Chloe, you heard that your heart isn't doing well, right? Right now you're okay because
Somehow I don't think that would be a good idea.
your heart. But we found out that machine isn't working like it should. So if we don't put in a new machine, your chest is going to hurt. You don't want your chest to hurt, do you?
No.
All right then, the operation is going to be tomorrow. Let's both do our best.
Come on, Chloe. Let's go back to your room. Don't worry. There's nothing to be scared about. You'll be all better real soon.
Opening up a child's chest for the second time. As a doctor, I know I shouldn't be faced by it, but it's still heartbreaking.
This operation has nothing to do with the professor's orders. Let's just concentrate on doing our best for that kid, okay?
I'm not lying. It really hurts. Come on, there must be something you can do.
I'm sorry, but we didn't find anything wrong when we examined you.
That medication I used before seemed to help. How about some more of that?
As I said before, I can't write you a prescription. Dr. Vaughn, can you please help me explain to this patient?
Me, Dr. Chen?
Yes, I need to get away from here.
He won't listen to reason. And I refuse to write him a prescription. He's just pretending to be in pain because he's addicted to painkillers.
What? Are you calling me a liar? Forget it. I'm out of here.
What does he think this is? A street corner?
Jeez.
He was wandering around, so I offered to help him. The first thing he said was, I need drugs.
How did he get in?
I don't know, but I should report him to security.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
By the way, Dr. Vaughn, I heard that you're conducting a pacemaker procedure today.
That's right. Since I'm the new guy, I have no choice but to follow orders.
I suppose that's true. Well, good luck. If all goes well, I'd like to ask you to be my assistant.
Okay.
I'll do my best to live up to those expectations.
Let's begin the conference for little Chloe.
Okay.
Please do.
Your objective for this operation is to replace the patient's pacemaker. First, you'll have to stop the old pacemaker. Then, remove it and insert the new one. This operation will require great precision and will put a lot of strain on the patient's body.
Oh, that's why they came to me, right?
Please proceed with the utmost care.
Precision's my middle name.
This is a very serious operation.
She's only a child, so even a small mistake could be fatal.
That's true.
Well, good luck, you two.
I'm out of here. See ya. Alright.
Let's get started.
Oh, for this one, I maybe should have... Nah, alright, well. If I fail it, I'll switch up doctors.
Today, we'll be replacing the patient's pacemaker.
If I remember correctly, it's the same model as the professor's.
Yes, we've been over that.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
First, we need to stop her existing pacemaker. Please be careful, Doctor. Okay, good job. Looks like you're ready to go.
You hit the button. Alright, awesome.
Doctor, the patient's going into cardiac arrest.
We can't use the defibrillator because of her pacemaker.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands to overlap, then press the A and B buttons simultaneously. Doctor, your timing's off. Wait until the hands are overlapping.
But we can't relax until we've completed the operation.
There's a chance she'll go into cardiac arrest again, so keep an eye on the electrocardiogram.
Okie dokie.
If that does occur, then we need to massage her heart immediately.
I got that idea, yes.
Understood. Well then, are you ready to remove the pacemaker? Use the antibiotic gel to just cut the lead attached to the heart, and watch out for hemorrhaging. Now that you've cut the lead, hurry up and remove the lead before more blood Now, play the EKG. Please be careful.
False alarm. Let's continue.
Okay, it looks like you got all the blood. Please place the lead on the tray. And don't forget to suture the slit. Her heart's fibrillating. Stop the procedure. She's going into cardiac arrest. That's right, just like that. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure. Now would you please place the old device on the tray?
Oh, really? Well, that was crap.
You're putting the patient's life at risk. Step aside. I'm taking over.
The doctor's failure.
Yes. I hate the timing on that kind of thing. Like, you know, you have a little bit of a window of leeway, but then sometimes you can't do anything, as you saw.
Oh, really? Well, let's have a look.
Let's do it. Do it right this time.
First, we need please be careful, Doctor. Okay, good job. Looks like... Doctor, the patient's going into cardiac arrest.
We can't use the defibrillator.
We'll have to massage the heart by hand.
Wait for the hands to overlap, then press... Concentrate! Your timing's still off! Thank goodness. The patient...
Well, that was fun.
But we can't relax until we've
There's a chance she'll go into cardiac.
Okay.
That does occur.
Understood. Use the antibiotic gel to cut the lead attached to the heart. Now that you've cut, hurry up and remove the lead. Now, place the lead on the tray. The EKG. Please be careful.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Her heart's fibrillating. Stop
Yep.
the procedure. She's going, Doctor. Your timing's off. Wait until the hands are overlapping. We have a pulse. Let's continue the procedure. Okay. Now it looks like you got all the blood. Please place the lead on the tray. And don't forget to suture the slit where it was inserted.
Come on.
Now would you please place... I'll get the new pacemaker ready. You can place it in the same spot as the old one. Next, attach the leads to the device. The first lead is ready.
Can't do anything.
Use the ultrasound to find a place to make your incision. Now that you've found the right spot, let's drain the blood before it may hemorrhage again, so please insert the lead as quickly as possible. Let's suture the slit before it hemorrhages. That's it for this one. Just follow the
Ah, come on. I had one of these on the first one. I hate these kinds of operations where the basically it just keeps going crazy every time.
Both leads are attached to the... That's where the second... We can't let too much... Okay. Ready to insert... Remember to suture the slit, huh?
We were almost done, too. All right, let's massage the heart.
If you miss, it's hard to get the timing back.
Okay. We're almost... Cross
Ugh.
your legs. Let's activate the pacemaker.
Good. It's working properly.
Yay! Good lord.
That's great news. So all we need to do is close her up and we'll be finished.
Well, I want a higher vital score, so not yet. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well done, Doctor. I'll be
Whoops. Didn't realize she had more of a line there. No. Oh, that's a... Wow, okay. Unexpected.
This is called an X-ray. It's a picture of the inside of your chest. This is the machine we put inside you during the operation. It's helping your heart beat.
Wow, cool. That's what's inside me?
It runs on electricity, so there are a few things you need to be careful about. Elena will explain the rules to you, so listen carefully, okay?
Did you see it? Isn't it cool? Yes, it certainly is. But don't get carried away just because you feel better, okay? Now the pacemaker that's inside your chest is like a new friend, and it's going to be with you for the rest of your life.
Well then. Alright, well, got an A. I'm assuming it saves automatically, so... this is where we're going to leave things now. So, join us next time when we pick up with more Trauma Center New Blood. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.